Hey there, Mark Satterfield here. Thanks so much for joining me live or watching me on Facebook or LinkedIn, or I think it's on YouTube as well. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and thank you as always for your support. I got that in the picture. There we go. For the Affluent Marketing Blueprint. Hope you grabbed your free copy. A lot of people are buying it on Amazon, which is totally cool because it took the book up to number 2. So that's great. But because you're watching me, if you haven't already, you can get the copy. I think we're selling on Amazon for $16. Now, I'm not talking about the ebook. I'm talking about real life, paper book that you can, take notes in. I mean, these are the kinds of books that I like to buy when, I'm buying business books. I mean, I'll read fiction on the iPad, but, I want to be able to underline, refer back. This book's selling for $16 on Amazon, but you can get it for free by going to Affluent Marketing free book. Could be simpler. But, actually, that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to talk to you about my client, Bob Sanders-Ford, who was kind enough to send me an email about he's in the educational consulting business. And so his clients are the parents of the kids that actually use his services, and he does test preparation, helping them get into better schools. And so his market is for the parents. Now, what he said was he's been a client of mine for a number of years, and we did a deep dive on the types of clients that he really had, and he discovered he had more women than men, and it was the moms really who were making the decision. And we'd done some advertising in the traditional places, but the more we started to think about affluent women, that really opened up some interesting doors. So we actually started to do some advertising on places like Good Housekeeping, Town and Country Magazine, and a couple of others that cater to affluent women. And he just sent me a note saying that his business had increased by 65% quarter to quarter. And the only real change that had occurred was a shift in his advertising focus. And now that he's advertising on sites that cater to high income women, And the reason I mentioned it to you is not to brag. I mean, I'm just super excited for him. I'm glad that I was able to help him out. But these are the kinds of things that we discuss in the inner circle. And if you're really seriously focused on growing your affluent base of business, you need new ideas. You can do something and have it work, and that's great. But at some point in time, you're either going to need to add to the mix, or you're going to need to do something different, something creative. And that's where a mastermind, having access to people like myself, having people access to other smart thinkers can really pay dividends. So the enrollment period for the mastermind shuts down at midnight tonight. So if you've been on the fence thinking about it, now's the time to make that decision. So it's Friday. Hope you're going to have a great weekend. It is wonderful weather here in Pinehurst, North Carolina. I got the heater on the pool, so when I come back from golf, I'm excited about going for the first swim of the season. And hope you have a great weekend wherever you are. As always, thanks so much for being a part of my community. And until I do have a chance to hopefully speak with you personally one of these days, this is Mark Satterfield. Bye for now.